Good afternoon. This is a new version of Bucky's Mail Day. I'm Mike C. And of course, Star Show, it's still Bucky. Say hi, Bucky. Bucky says hi. This is Bucky and Mike's favorite. It's called Bucky's 4.0. And we're going to do top movies, top songs, top foods, sports, lots of different categories. And it should be fun. And it's just something I've always wanted to do. So we're finally going to do it, Bucky. And the first episode we're going to do, as you see, the 40.0 is the top 20 favorite movies. Not necessarily greatest of all time. Some of those are on my list, or our list. It's just our favorite movies. We do have some criteria. One of them is frequency of viewing, multiple times. If it's on TV, regardless of where it is in the movie, we still watch it. Maybe not all of it, but parts of it. We've seen most of these in the theater, not all. So that's not necessarily a criteria. And will we see it again? And all these movies, definitely. I'm going to give out some acknowledgments on some movies that didn't make the cut. Fantastic movies. And some greatest of all times. I just had to edit some. And so we'll give them honorable mention. But let's start, because we got 20, Bucky, as the sign says. And as first, actually there's no particular order. It's just ones I wrote down. My all-time favorite movie just happens to be these, first couple three. My favorite and the greatest movie of all time, in my opinion, The Godfather. I did see this in the theater. I can watch it 1,000 times. I probably have. And I'll probably watch it 1,000 more times. Make reference to it, quotes from it. It's just a fantastic movie. It's everything that I like about a movie. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on every movie because I don't want to spend half an hour making this video. My second movie on the list, we'll just leave it at that, Gladiator. I remember seeing the previews, and I thought, oh my God, this is going to be a fantastic movie. I hope I loved it. I saw it in the theater, and it was better than I thought it was going to be. And it's one of my all-time favorites. Just fantastic acting. Storyline is fantastic. It's about Rome. Of course, I love Rome. And, great actors. And fantastic movie. It beats all the criteria. Third on the list is Tombstone. As you can see, I've got Gladiator and Tombstone in front of Bucky. And I did not see that one in the theater, but I've seen cuts of it 1,000 times. Love it. Great quotes from it. Great acting again. Kurt Russell is great in it. Val Kilmer is fantastic. Should have won an Oscar. Should get an honorary one as Doc Holliday. I'm your Huckleberry. And fantastic movie. And whenever it's on, I always watch it for whatever time. Another great movie is Ben-Hur. Another about Rome. But it's a fantastic movie. Charlton Heston. Great acting. Great story. Fantastic. With the chariot races. It's fantastic. Gone with the Wind. What can you say? A fantastic classic movie. We'll always have. What's the quote, Bucky? I can't think of it now. God dang it. Whatever. You know what it is. Put in the comments below. Frank my dear, I don't give a damn. That's what it was. Classic with the Civil War. And what can you say about Gone with the Wind? The Dark Knight. Fantastic Batman movie with Heath Ledger. Should have won an Oscar. Again, I can watch that a million times. Probably have. Saw it in the theater. And I bought it. That's another criteria. If I bought the movie, I don't have all of these, but most of them I do. And fantastic movie. Next on the list is Cleopatra. Um, Great movie. I mean, my God, it's a fantastic. At the time, it was the most expensive movie ever made. Um, Charlton Heston, not Charlton Heston. Um, oh shoot, Bucky, what's his name? Um, I'm drawing a blank. You know who was in the movie, and about Caesar and Cleopatra. It's just a fantastic movie, and the cinematography is fantastic. Um, Shawshank Redemption, great movie. Obviously, they're not crappy movies on this list, Bucky. Um, Watched it 1,000 times and parts of it. Um, I think it won. If it didn't win an Oscar, it should have. But fantastic movie, just compelling story. I've got Godfather 2. Some people say it's better than the first. I do not. But it's a great movie. Love it. Watched it 100 times. Have that also. What can you say? The Good and the Bad, the Ugly, my favorite Western movie. Just watched it countless times with the Civil War. Great acting, was an Oscar winner, and it's a fantastic movie. It still holds up, and that's a great criteria. I've got Patton, Oscar winner for George C. Scott. You have to watch it when it's on. You can't tear yourself away from it. Casablanca, another fantastic movie. Humphrey Bogart, I mean, just cast of characters. You know, you play for him, you play for me, which you never said. But great movie, World War II, and compelling movie. I've got Goodfellas, another great movie. One of my favorites, about the mafia, which doesn't exist, and can't you say name? Ray Liotta, compelling story, great acting, violent, yeah, a little bit, but what can you say about it? 300, about Spartan warriors and mysticism, and love that movie. Move on. I got Rain Man, Dustin Hoffman, which won Oscars. When he's coming down the escalator in the Vegas hotel, the best part of the movie, I think. Love that movie. Scarface, controversial movie, a lot of swearing, a lot of violence, but Al Pacino is great in it, and you have to watch it. It's just, you can't take your eyes off it. He did a fantastic job, and I love that movie. Spartacus, another great old movie. At the time, it was one of the more expensive ones also. Kirk Douglas, Tony Curtis was in it. Another Roman type movie. You can tell I like those kind of movies. Lion King. Saw it in the theater. Loved it from the opening credits, the opening scene. Have that one, seen it 100 times. Love that movie. Field of Dreams. Kevin Costner. Next to our Kevin Costner movies. The baseball movie. Again, Ray Liotta is in that one as Shoeless Joe Jackson. And I went there to Iowa to the field and walked through the cornfield. And it was just, I love baseball. I always loved baseball. Just don't follow it as much as football. But any baseball fan has to go to the Field of Dreams, or should go to there. And it's a classic movie. James Earl Jones is just stunning. I love that movie. And last of my dreams, Dance with Wolves, the other one. 3 hours long, saw it in the theater, loved it. There's many other movies on that should be on here, could be on here. Some honorable mentions. I've got Casino. I've got Forrest Gump, Citizen Kane. I think I mentioned that. All fantastic movies. There's others, just too many to mention. But that's about 10 minutes, so that's what I want to keep these videos at. If you want to list your favorite movies, maybe not 20, but a couple of them, and comment on mine. I know there's many that I've missed, and I'll think of them later, like, oh, I should have put that in there, or added that as a complimentary one, but just don't have the time or the space. But all great movies. They're my favorites, and I enjoyed watching them and keep watching them. And Bucky and I try to watch them as much as possible. And so I hope you enjoy movies as much as I do. And I'm going to leave it at that. So get the popcorn ready and we'll watch another movie. All right. Thanks now. Bye.